Um, yeah, so, hey folks. Hi, welcome to another excellent episode of PCG Fridays, but there's some camera mishaps, so this scene is in the wrong place, but don't worry because we're going to play paper computer game and everything is going to look right. We are going to be playing, whatchamacallit,
More.
yes, more, thank you. I should remember the name of my own game. This is the game I made for the PCG Jam. It's called More. Via is here. She's going to be playing it. Welcome to the show, Via.
Hi, welcome.
And let's
Thank you
play
for your game.
Sorry?
Oh, thank you for inviting me to play your game.
You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. And let's play a paper computer game. All right. Hey, folks. How's it going? Hi, Jabbar. Hey, Salman. Yeah. Time for another PCG Fridays. You know what I should have done? I should have set up some background music. So let me do that right now. Sorry, movies. PCG music. This is my go-to now. Just because it's so, like, in the background, it kind of goes with anything, you know? Anyway. Welcome, Via. It is PCG Friday, and we are going to play my PCG that I made for the PCG Jam, which is not official because I didn't get it done on time. But the game is entitled More. Oh, Salman, you finished that video on tutorial bot. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out after this. But yeah. This game is called More. And this is the cover screen. You with me so far, Via? Hello, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, so this is...
I couldn't hear what you said.
I said this is the cover screen, and the game is called More. Okay?
Yeah, that I got.
Okay. So, you play as this person. This is you. This one right here. That's you. That is called Evie. That's your name. And you are a college student. And specifically, you're a history student. Yeah. What do you do?
Well, I think I have the library.
What?
Looks like I'm reading. Very into. Looks like I'm reading.
Yes, you are reading
I would like to.
What?
I would like to go. I would like to go and see what's in that hallway that I see right to the lady that's on the hallway, I think.
This?
The area.
Wait. Okay, so I couldn't hear you, but if you're talking about this is looks sort of like a janitor's closet.
Okay.
Jabbar says like the Pokemon Eevee. Yeah, pretty much like that.
Yeah, let's get the librarian and see what she's.
Wait, who?
Isn't there?
Isn't there what? Man.
Let's go to the janitor's closet.
Okay, so you go to the janitor's closet, and yeah, so inside of the janitor's closet, you see a bucket and a mop.
Uh-huh.
And this bucket kind of looks familiar to you, actually. In fact, because you're a history student, your knowledge as a history student, you realize that this is no ordinary bucket. This is the bucket from the famous War of the Bucket. And that is a war that took place in the past. It was fought over this bucket. You know, the holy priest said that the bucket was just an ordinary bucket. And, you know, that started a war because, you know, it's the holy bucket. So you recognize that, right? Like, and so clearly somebody is mistaking it for an ordinary bucket because they put it here in this janitor's closet. So, the deal is that, like, to you, this is monumentally important because this bucket is so significant, it could start a new war, right?
Oh my God!
Yeah. So, also, you notice that, you know, over here in the background, that is the janitor. And, you know, he's been kind of cleaning in the background for a while. But now it looks like his bucket has sprung a leak. So he's going to have to come back and trade it for a different bucket. And
Oh no, for the legendary bucket, please.
so, yeah, so he's coming back to where you are. So, what do you do?
I'm gonna grab the legendary bucket that is powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the bucket to get used by the janitor because, you know, it's costing dirty water. And it's a relic, so I'm gonna save it. So I'm gonna pick it up, put it in my head like a hat.
All right, so you pick it up and you put it on your head like a hat. And when you do that,
yes,
the janitor sees you with his bucket on your head, and he's like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, that's my bucket. And he comes over, he's like, I'm gonna need that back, ma'am. And he's like coming after you. What do you do?
sir. Sorry, what? This is my hat. You cannot have this.
Well, ma'am, that's my bucket. I clearly saw you just take it from my closet and put it on. Please give it back, ma'am.
Sir, I'm pretty sure that you go inside of that closet, you will find your bucket, the one that you are looking for. This is a hat. I bought it on Etsy. It's perfectly made to fit the circumference of my head. It's just made to look like a bucket.
He says, okay, so I know my bucket when I see it. I put it there, and I saw you take it from my closet. Ma'am, if you don't give the bucket back, I'm going to have to call security. By the way, Salman says, grab the bucket and run away.
Sir, look. Why don't you just take a small look inside your janitor's closet where you save your things? You will find your bucket there. I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay, so he glances, because like you two are standing right next to the closet, so he glances, doesn't see the bucket, and then he's like, yeah, I'm calling security. So he takes out his radio.
No, you.
No, what?
I'm gonna push him inside of the janitor's closet and close the door and run away.
So, this is a weird janitor's closet. It doesn't have a door. It's more of a janitor's cubby, really. And so, but you... Like, yeah, I don't know. So you push him, and he falls over into the cubby, and he's like, oh, and you are able to run away. But this person over here sees you doing that, and this is the librarian, and she's like, excuse me, ma'am, please stop, or I'm going to have to call security. Jabbar says shove him in a locker and run. So what do you do?
Yeah. I'm not gonna listen to her. I'll just keep on running.
Okay, so you keep on running. So both of them call security on their radios, and within like a few minutes, like, because the buildings in this college campus are far away from each other, so if you keep running, I imagine you run outside of the library. So pretty quickly...
Well,
Yeah, so pretty quickly they find you because it's a wide open space between buildings. You don't really have anywhere to hide. So, you know, they're able to catch you before you get to the next building.
just for a bucket, seriously?
Salman says you got 5 stars on you already.
Yay! Okay.
So what'd you say?
Save game.
Oh, you're gonna save game. Oh, that's an interesting choice right there.
Why?
Because you find yourself nowhere.
Oh no, it's a trap.
And in the middle of nowhere, you see this guy. And he's like,
Bum, bum, bum.
Interesting. I knew that you would be coaxed into using save games sooner or later. Now I know you're nearby. I'll find you.
Bum, bum, bum.
And you're back. So,
Okay. So, am I back to before I saved the game? Am
Yeah.
I back to where, like, I already ran away with the bucket? Where am I back to?
you're back to wherever you would like to be back to.
Oh, wonderful. So I will be back to the moment that I decided to put on the bucket on my head.
All right. You're back to the moment you decided to put the bucket on your head. What do you do?
All right. I start to walk away towards the library, towards the exit.
Wait. Say that again. You're putting it away. You're moving towards the exit,
Yes,
but with the bucket on your head.
correct.
Okay, isn't that the same thing you did before?
No,
How's-
because I'm just walking.
Ah. Okay,
And
so
the janitor hasn't said anything to me, so I'm just very very calmly walking away.
okay, so you're calmly walking away. The janitor still complains, and he still calls security, and security still comes. Only now they have an easier time catching up to you.
No, because I'm still in the library, so he needs to talk to me first, and he hasn't talked to me yet.
Well, you saved game
Like-
to right when you were putting the bucket on your head. Oh, right.
Yeah,
That is before
so
you
that
talk to him.
He hasn't been able to see me. He hasn't seen me, and he hasn't say, "Yo, you gotta stop. That's my bucket."
You're right. Okay, good point. Okay, so he says, excuse me, ma'am. That's my bucket. You need to stop.
So I do stop, and I'm like, "Sir, I can't hear you. I'm so sorry." But I walk towards the librarian now.
Oh, okay. By the way, Flazzy says tiptoe, and also,
Yeah, but
so, hey, Angry KP. Yeah. So, you're tiptoeing towards the librarian, or sorry, you're walking towards the librarian. Sorry. The librarian sees you. She's like, excuse me, ma'am. That's our bucket. And by the way, the janitor is like walking with you. He's like, hey, excuse me, ma'am. That's my bucket. I need that back. He's not like letting you walk away.
I'm gonna take the bucket off my head. I'm gonna put it on the counter where the librarian is on the desk, and I'm gonna talk to the librarian about this bucket.
The librarian sees it and she's like, "Oh, that's the holy bucket!" Oh!
Correct. That's why I took it, miss. If this janitor, had it in the janitor's closet, he has no idea that this is a relic, that this is a very important object. So I took it, and I thought that I could save it by just pretending it is a hat. But now he's coming after me with his radio on his hand, and you also are threatening me to do something and turn it over. But you see that this is an important object.
She goes,
So how can I save it? Like I know where to take it. I know what to do with this.
okay, so she grabs it and she like kind of hugs it to herself. She's like, "This is precious. This needs to be venerated, worshipped. This is gonna change our society." And then the janitor's coming up. He's like, excuse me, I need my bucket back. That's my bucket. I bought it. And she's like, no, you can't have this. And he's like, okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna have to call security. And she's like, stay away from the bucket. And he gets his mop. And he's like, ma'am, don't make me take the bucket. And this is escalating really quickly. What do you do?
Well, I want them to give me the bucket back so I can give it to the right authorities, so we can do something about it. Hello?
You want them to give you the bucket back? Yeah, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna try to take it back, or are you gonna say that?
Miss, my family is working for the International Museum of Bucket, and hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm having some trouble with my connection right now, Zach. My tablet is doing stuff that it shouldn't be doing. I'm not even touching it.
Weird. I mean, I can hear you fine.
It's not weird. I know. I just cannot. I don't see you at all. I cannot see you at all.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even looking at what's going on right now, sadly.
We can try hanging up the call and calling back.
Okay.
Yeah, let's both hang up now. Sorry about the technical difficulties, folks. Jabbar says BRB. Yeah, fair enough.
I hear you. I cannot see anything. Like, I'm not using the Discord app on my. It just kicked me out completely. It sent me to Facebook. It showed me somebody's food.
Okay.
Now, I didn't want to use my tablet for this. Can we try on the TV again?
Yeah, but I can't hear you on the PC. Hello?
Uh-huh.
You still can't see anything?
Nothing.
Oh. Alright, yeah, try on your PC, I guess.
I mean, I'm there. I think.
Okay, You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear?
Yeah, but your sound quality is totally different. I don't think it's good. Talk a little bit. Yeah, cut you off when you were grunting. I heard, oh! Okay. Um. Okay, Via. Are you there?
I am here, yes.
All right. Here's what you should do. Right. Um. Voice call me on Facebook with your tablet. Stay in this call on
No,
your
I cannot use my tablet right now.
at all. Okay, use your phone then. Just like
I'm looking for it. I don't know what I did with it.
okay, yeah, just like call me on Facebook on the phone so that I can hear you. And then stay in this call so you can see me through Discord. This is like the most broken solution ever, but hopefully it works. Sorry to you guys who are still watching and this is boring, but technical difficulties are technical difficulties. We thought we got it working before this started, but now apparently the internet decides to do what it wants to do, so
Not even internet, it's my tablet. Some issues because a long time ago I was trying to disinfect it and I was a little bit not too smart about it. I used Clorox and it just, fried part of the, digital thing, like just clear things without
okay,
me
you're
touching
breaking up.
it.
You're breaking up. Like
And it had a
Via,
piece of
Via,
food
Via.
on it.
Via, you are breaking up. Tell me this story after you call me on Facebook.
I'm calling you.
Okay, do I see the call? I missed the call. Try again. All right, I'm calling you right now.
You missed it.
Via, are you calling me? I don't even know what is going on right now.
You're calling me.
Yeah, we were calling each other at the same time. All right, you call me.
Yeah. You call me.
Okay, fine. I'm calling you. I'm calling you.
I cannot see it. Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey. Is that you?
Hear me? Yeah, here.
Okay, so now I'm going
Yes, it's me.
I think I muted you on Discord. You should mute me on Discord. Like I don't know how that works, but can you hear me? Via? You can't hear me. Oh, the connection was lost. That's why. Hey. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
I hear you. Okay, good.
Okay. So, can you also see me on your PC on Discord?
If the connection on the PC it's bad, I do see you. It's slow, but I do see you.
All right, let's work with it. That's the best we're
I'm
gonna
just trying to disconnect the internet from my tablet, and it's impossible to do so.
Okay. Okay, so where were we? Oh, like probably no one's watching anymore.
Yeah. So we were in the park. Oh.
Ah, technology. All right. Well, maybe if
You wanna start? Do you wanna start it again to
Nah.
announce that we're fine now?
no, we're good. Let's just keep going. People
No,
check.
because like there's nobody watching.
Nobody? Like, can you see that?
Yeah. I don't see anybody on the chat or anything.
Doesn't necessarily mean no one's watching. Let me see. Yeah, Jabbar and Flazzy say they're still here.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so, okay, so, let's keep going.
Yeah. All right. So, they apparently called security, and this lady doesn't want to give me the bucket. She's hogging it and everything.
Whoa, yeah, well, now they're not calling security anymore. Now they're about to fight with each other, because she's just got, like, you know, whatchamacallit, he's got a mop, and she's got the bucket, and they're gonna fight each other with it.
Okay, guys, listen up. You cannot fight each other with this. You don't know I'll take care of the bucket, but you cannot use this bucket to hit this man. Okay? At all. This bucket is much more important
All right.
than anything else.
It does not work. The person thinks it is. Yeah, it doesn't work. Because like the person thinks that like she just doesn't listen to you. She just yanks the bucket away and like she like and she like smacks the guy with it.
Oh God.
And he's like and he's like blocking with his mop and he's like and he's gonna hit her with the mop.
I'm gonna grab one of the radios and call security.
Okay, so you grab one of the radios. You don't know how to work it, but there's a big button on the side.
I am gonna press the button and call security. Please report to the library ASAP. I have a librarian and a janitor having a fight.
Okay, so you call security, and security is on the way. Meanwhile, their fight is escalating, and it's like getting worse. And suddenly, in your head, you just like you like for a second you remember what it was like when you saved game a minute ago, and you just get a headache, and it's like and then you for a second you see this guy, like he's not actually here, you just see him like in your head, and he's like, come upstairs, bring the bucket.
Oh my God. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so they are, their fight escalated. Somehow I managed to get the bucket and go upstairs.
Okay, you're gonna try and get the bucket, but now she's struggling with that. Like you try to pull it away, but the librarian is just like, she's just like crazed right now, and she like she grabs her keyboard from her computer and like smacks you on the head, and poof, and you go down. You're like down on the ground.
Oh.
So what do you do?
I get up regardless, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I am hoping that security comes by and then this craziness, because now I'm being assaulted. I'm being hurt by the staff of
Okay.
the life of the...
Okay, so, eventually security shows up. By now, this fight is getting pretty bloody. You're, like, slowly recovering on the floor. And security's like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? And he, like, tries to break it up. And they're like, like, but security is able to push them apart. And it's like, what is going on here? And, like, neither of them are giving coherent answers. They're both just rambling, like, you know, like, the bucket, the holy bucket, the holy bucket. And, like, Janet is like, oh, my bucket, gotta clean the floor. gotta clean. So, security is like, he is like, he's got them a little bit detained. Meanwhile, the bucket is on the floor unattended for the moment.
I gotta pick it up.
All right, so you got the bucket, and what do you do?
I go upstairs.
All right, you go upstairs, and this calls for some different music. And you are here, and you see a figure kind of like looking out over the landscape. What do you do?
I don't know.
Whoa.
I will approach the figure.
Okay, you approach him. And
I say, excuse me, you look familiar.
And he turns around. And it's this guy. He says, "Welcome, Evie."
How do you know my name?
He says, "When you save game, I can learn a lot about you. I've been tracking your save game energy signature for a while. Ever
Save
since
game? What do you mean?
So you remember that, like, not long ago, like within the past few days, you had an extraordinary experience. By the way, Flazy asks, what soundtrack do you use? This is all public domain music. This one is Brewing Potions. I think it's by Kevin MacLeod. You can probably find that online. Anyway, Jabbar says use water style water dragon jutsu from Naruto. I haven't seen Naruto. I don't know what that is. But anyway, yeah, Via, you remember that a few days ago you know, somebody by accident had pushed you off the top of one of these campus buildings, and while you were falling, you don't know why, but for some reason you just felt like it was a good idea to say save game. And then you did, and then it was like it didn't happen. So you weren't sure if you hallucinated the whole thing or not. All right?
Huh.
So that's what that reminds you of.
Okay, interesting. So you're tracking my save game. Is this isn't real life? Is that what you're telling me? This is a video game or something? Am I a glitch? What's going on?
You're not a glitch. You have the ability
Okay.
to save game.
But this is real life.
Yes. Just because it's called save game doesn't mean that it doesn't exist in real life. Save game is very real and it's very problematic to my employers, and that's why I track down those who use it. You see,
Oh.
I am Mr. Moore, agent.
Mr. Moore?
Mr. Moore, agent of Moore.
The agent of what?
Moore, the massive oversight regarding Earth. It's a division of the company, you see.
Oh, wow. So what does that have to do with me? Absolutely nothing. I mean, I don't work here. I'm graduating. I'm just a student.
Well, what that has to do, you see, is that you have the ability to save game, and that makes you a threat to Moore.
A threat to a company that I didn't even know existed until a moment ago?
And yes, of course, and you won't have to know they exist ever again in the future. You see, all you have to do is like, listen, this doesn't have to be a whole, this doesn't have to be a whole issue. I just want your save game ability. Just give me your ability to save game, then you won't be a threat to us anymore, and I can leave you alone.
Okay, look, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't have anything of saving game ability. Okay, I don't know what this means. I don't know what's going on. I just know that I have to give this bucket. I just know how to give this bucket to somebody.
He says, "Please don't insult my intelligence.
You have intelligence?
You don't remember that I was in your save game not a few minutes ago?
I don't know. I'm confused. Somebody hit me on the head with a keyboard.
Very clever misdirection, man. But you don't fool me. You're going to have to give me your save game, and I'll leave you alone. Otherwise, this is going to turn ugly. Now, what I want you to do is to use the bucket to transfer your save game abilities to me, into my staff. Can you do that?
I don't know how to.
Just do as I say, and this will be over before you know it.
I don't think I can. I'm sorry.
He's like, what do you mean you can't give me your save game?
No.
You are
I
a
will not.
threat to us. A threat. You must give me your save game.
No, it's mine. If I had an ability and I was born with it, I have the right to use it and to keep it with me.
He says, that's how it's gonna be. Unfortunately, I can't allow it. Jabbar says, put him in the bucket. He says, I can't allow it. You're too big of a threat, you save gamers. And he like he's creating like an energy vortex above his head. What do you do?
Save game.
Okay. Save game to when?
To when I pick up the bucket before I run upstairs.
Okay. You save game to when you pick up the bucket before you run upstairs. But he chuckles. Huh. Bad move.
Huh?
And suddenly, it's like you and he are nowhere. And
Nowhere.
it's like you're kind of swirling around in between, like you don't even know. Your mind can't understand your surroundings. You can't latch onto it as reality. It's like you're in between everything, right? And then, all of a sudden, like it feels like things are getting real. Things are getting real. And all of a sudden, you are here.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what's going on? What is this? Where am I?
He says, "You should remember this, I should think." And all of a sudden, it does start to seem familiar. First of all, you realize that you're smaller than you usually are. Like when you were a kid. And
Right.
secondly, this place is a place that you were in when you were a kid. Like it's coming back to you. This is your kindergarten playground.
Oh my God, my kindergarten playground.
And over here is Josh and Katie and everything is as you remember it, except wait a second, like this guy's over here too.
Huh.
And you notice that like there's something heavy in your hand. What do you do?
Is it my bucket?
It is.
Yay! Okay, I got the bucket. I definitely didn't have this bucket when I was in kindergarten many years ago. Why am I sick again?
Oh, okay. Whoa! You're screeching a little bit.
It's not me. It's the connection.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So why are you here again? He doesn't say anything.
Well, I don't remember seeing that other thing. Like, is that an alien that I see? And
Yeah,
I know that
looks a
guy
little bit like an alien.
was with me before. Oh.
Yeah. He was definitely not here in your childhood. That's different than you remember
And
this day.
I know that Josh moved to Oklahoma when he was like in second grade, and Katie died when she was 17. So
Wait, what? She did?
I don't know. Did she?
No, that's horrible.
Oh, okay. And
But what you
Katie
said
lost
about
a
Josh
leg.
was true, though. That was correct.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so something must have happened on my timeline that made Katie not be around when I was by college. And okay, so with Josh it's still fine. All right, but what is that alien right there?
I don't know. What are you gonna do? And by
I
the way,
want to approach this alien.
so by the way, as soon as you step forward, Katie over here, she's like, "Hey, dweeb, what are you doing with that bucket?"
Hey, Tweed.
Dweeb. She's like she's like your bully.
Oh, great! I have a bully now. We used to be friends before.
No. You remember her being a bully. She was always a bully.
Oh, Katie. Don't call call me a dweeb, you doofus?
She's like, doofus? Who you calling a doofus? And she comes
You.
over and she pushes you. She's like, let me see your bucket. Let me see. Also,
No,
by the way,
never.
there's actually another kid here. Sorry, I forgot to mention.
Oh, I am going to, I'll take the push, but I will not give her the bucket. I will swing my bucket and hit her.
Oh, wow, that's violent. All right. And Via's bloodbath continues.
Look, nobody bullies me twice in kindergarten.
Fair enough. All right. So you hit her. She's like, oh, and she's like crying. She's like, oh, why did you do that to me, teacher?
You're such a bully, Katie. You better stop, or it'll be worse. Now go and tell the teacher. Go cry in the restroom.
Katie, she runs away.
Good. 1 down, 2 to go.
And Josh comes over, and he's like, yo, Evie, hey, how's it going?
Good.
He's like, hey, you know what's going on over here? Like, what are you hiding over here?
I'm not hiding anything. I just have a nice little bucket that I brought today.
Yeah.
And Katie was bullying me, and I finally had enough.
Yeah. Well, what's the deal with that? What's the deal with that bucket? Right? What is the deal with the bucket?
Nothing. What's going on with the two of you? What are you approaching me like
this
that?
kid snuck up behind you, and he grabs the bucket out of your hand.
Oh!
He's like, got your stinking bucket. And he's like running around in circles with it. My bucket. And this kid, like Josh, is like joining him. Got your bucket. What do you do?
Well, if you want to keep it, you will be my guest. You can keep the bucket if you want to. I only bought it because I wanted to use to make a castle in the sand castle. I mean, in the sand, making a sand castle. I wanted to play with the two of you, but now you take it, you keep it. I don't care.
Okay, so you just give up on chasing them?
No, I'm using inverse psychology on them. They think that I want the bucket so bad, they're trying to bully me. If I show them that I don't care about the bucket, they will just give up.
Oh man, this is boring. Like, Josh is like, oh man, this is boring. Like, she doesn't even want it anymore. What's the point? And this kid's like, the point is, it's mine now. And Josh is like, come on, Brady, this is getting boring. This kid's like, it's mine now. And Josh is like, whatever. And he goes over and, like, he's just, like, kind of chilling on the thing. This kid is still running around with the bucket.
I want to go and talk to Josh.
Okay. You go over and you talk to Josh.
Josh, what is the best thing or what your heart mostly desires right now? Toys? Candy? The end of the world?
He's like, the end of the world. Well, maybe some candy. I don't know.
Well, how about I tell my mom to talk to your mom and we go for ice cream and candy after school today if you help me get the bucket back from Brady.
He's like, that does sound very lucrative for me.
We can also get pizza if you want to.
Sweetening the deal. But your mom hasn't actually agreed to this. What guarantees do I have that you're not just playing some big prank on me?
I will never play a prank on you, Josh. You know why? because I always think that you are kind of like a friend sometimes to me. And I know that should you bully me, but sometimes you being nice. Like I asked for the colors the other day, and you were nice enough to give me your crayons so I could color.
And he's like, huh. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. You are too boring to play a prank on me. Alright. Sounds like a fair deal. I'm in.
Good. You sure? You can use this time to add something more. Like, do you want to go to the park too and play a little bit? Or do you want to go to the pet shop and play with some puppies after?
He's like, I mean, sure, whatever.
Awesome. So this is the plan, okay? For you to be able to go to the park with me and play with some puppies and get pizza and ice cream and candy after school today, we had to round up Brady just like you did with me before. And then we're gonna yank the bucket out of him and run towards that weird alien that I see over there.
Huh. Sounds like a good prank. By the way, Cold Brooding Werewolf says, wait, Zach, my War of the Bucket 2 has the same story. Awesome, dude. I mean, I'm like, wait, the exact same story? I am very curious to see what War of the Bucket 2 looks like. This is going to be interesting. So, let me know when you upload that video. I'm very curious to see it. Jabbar says, man, these kids know more vocabulary than me. Yeah, they spend their time learning vocabulary and playing pranks on people. That's what they do. That's their stuff.
They come from wealthy families, and that's why they speak different.
Yeah,
they know more vocabulary.
All right, so your plan is to do the same thing that they did to you, like distract him and then sneak up?
Yes.
Okay, who's going to distract him and who's going to sneak up?
I think that I can sneak up because Brady knows Josh, and Josh will be more of a distraction to him, more convincing, because if I go talk to Brady, he wouldn't pay attention.
Okay, so you're just kind of here, like, chilling like normal. Josh comes over, he's like, hey, Brady, hey, got a good prank to play. Brady's like, yeah, what is it? He's kind of like crutching the bucket to his chest. What is it? Josh is like, well, you're gonna see, like, here's the deal, right? You know Evie? Brady's like, yeah. Meanwhile, you're sneaking up, and do you snatch it?
And I run away with the bucket, and also Josh joins me running.
Okay, you grab it, you run. Which way do you run?
Towards the alien creature.
Alright, so you grab the bucket, you run, Brady's like, no! And he like clutches at it, but he falls over into the dirt. You run towards the alien, and you arrive at him in like a few steps. What do? Like, he's just kind of looking at you with his like eyes, like...
Yeah, I'm just very curious about the alien, and I guess I will pass the alien and run a little bit more towards the center, towards the middle.
Okay, you
there
try
is something like to the swing, where I'll run to the swing.
Okay, so you try to run past the alien, but the alien, like, he like senses you with his antennae, and like suddenly you're just like lifted off your feet without anything touching you. You're just like, whoosh,
Ah! Help! Help!
and you're kind of dropped in front of him, and then he's just kind of looking at you. He's just curious.
Why did you do that? Why did you levitate at me?
He says, I'm sorry. I wanted to get a better look. You're a very fascinating creature.
I am? Why? What's fascinating about me?
I've never observed a life form of your species before. Except,
life form?
indeed, you do appear to be alive, yes?
Of course I am alive.
Well, then that makes you a life form. You are a form...
And are you alive?
Of course.
Wait, so aliens do exist?
What's an alien?
You are.
Oh. Well, in that case, I suppose aliens do exist.
Huh.
I am...
Well, this is interesting.
I'm Aljo.
Aljo?
Aljo.
I'm Evie.
Aljo the alien.
I am Evie, the human.
He says, "What is this strange device you are holding? What technological purpose does it solve?"
It doesn't have anything technological, it's just a bucket.
Fascinating. And what is a buck-it?
Not a bucket, you silly. A bucket.
Oh, I see.
A bucket, you can use it to hold things like water or sand or toys. Anything you want.
Fascinating. The humans use physical tools to hold objects. Can you not hold it telekinetically?
We don't have that. What is telekinesis? We don't have telekinesis. What are you talking about? And why did I suddenly forget what that means? Oh my god, I was supposed to be a college student. Why am I in kindergarten?
He says, "You don't have telekinesis? Astounding. How can you have a civilization without telekinesis? Without the ability to lift objects with your mind?"
Well, humans don't have that ability. None of the creatures in this planet have that ability.
By the way, Brady is now getting up, and he's like gonna come after you again. Jabbar says, "I didn't know aliens can talk English." Yeah, you would think they couldn't, but apparently Aljo can.
Aljo, that kid is coming after me. He's a bully. He's bothering me. Can you do something about it?
He says,
Stop it, maybe.
He says, "What is a bully?"
It's a person that is hurting you emotionally.
Oh my goodness. I must protect your emotional well-being. And as Brady runs over, he finds himself levitated off his feet. He's like, "Ah!" And Aljo is like, "I'm sorry, friend, but I am told you are trying to hurt Evie's emotional well-being. That cannot be allowed." And Brady is like thrown.
Oh gosh. I mean, I hope he's okay. I hope he will survive. But
Yeah,
he had it coming.
He threw him gently. He's okay.
Good. He had it coming.
Yeah. Jabbar has to go. Have a good one, Jabbar. So what do you do?
So Angel, are we friends? Can we be friends?
What is a for-end?
You did something very nice for me, and I like you, and I think that you like me too, and we can talk and play together and get to know each other, and that's being a friend.
Oh. Okay.
And if you want, you can come to my house, and if I can, maybe one day my mom will allow me to travel to your planet, and we can play there.
He says, "But wait. How would you arrive at my planet? Your species has not..."
You can take me in your spaceship, you silly.
I don't have a spaceship.
Oh, how do you travel then?
Travel? He says, "Well, what do you mean travel?"
Don't you go to other planets?
No, I'm still in my childhood studying on my home planet.
Oh, wait, this is your home planet?
No, of course not. This is Earth, your home planet.
Okay. See? We can be friends, and you can learn from me, and I can learn from you.
But how would you visit my planet? How would you get there?
We can figure it out later.
Okay. So what do you do?
Let's go and play on the swings.
All right. As you go and play on the swings, like your headache gets worse and worse, and like it's like reality is sort of distorting around this guy, and you feel like you're not gonna make it to him.
Oh God.
The only solution you can think of is to get inside through the doors into the building.
Well, which doors? Where is the building?
This whole side over here, that's where the you're sort of in this is the yard outside of the building, and over here, this whole side that's like the outer wall of the building.
I just noticed that in PCG life and also in real life, and I feel like somebody said save game on me, and
What?
I just noticed the building and the doors,
Right.
and I feel like somebody said save game, and then they restarted my life at this point.
I gotcha. So what are you gonna do?
I want to go inside.
All right.
I'm just gonna walk towards the doors.
All right. You walk towards the doors, and as you go,
I'm still holding my bucket.
yeah, the bullies are coming after you, but also reality is sort of disintegrating around you, and like everything is just sort of coming apart, and these guys are gone, and this place is gone, but somehow Aljo is still there. Oh, hey Chris, how's it going?
Yay! And I see that Cole Brooding is also having something like, hey, this is my channel to see my instructions.
Cool. Yeah. I will check that out after the stream as well. So, reality comes apart. Hi, Bronze Head Vic. That's a new nickname for you, Chris. Anyway, so reality is just sort of like it's just sort of like shattering. And then what did I do with the screen? You're back.
Oh my God! And I'm whatever age I am again.
Yeah,
I'm not 5 anymore, or 6 or whatever.
Yeah, you're back to normal aged you.
It kind of sucks because I want to play with Angel now.
Also, he's here now.
Yay!
Aljo.
Friend, Angel.
He's like, oh, hello.
Angel, you're here. Wait, how can you be here?
Oh, I mean, I don't. Where were we before? It seems hard to remember.
Yeah, I think we were in kindergarten, and you helped me with the bullies, and then I don't know what happened, but suddenly we ended up here.
What is a kinder garden?
You remember when I was little? Not this tall, but smaller.
Oh, yes. He just looks confused. He's like, I feel like I remember something like that, but how could you be? How could that be?
Well, I don't know, but look, this has been happening, okay? And I don't know if you have anything to do with this, but there is some creature that talked to me before, and I don't remember what it was, but the only thing that I remember is the word more and this bucket.
Huh. Weird.
Of course.
Anyway, so you had saved game to before you came upstairs.
Yes.
So that's where you are. And I believe the security had arrived, and you had just grabbed the bucket. So actually, really, you should be over here somewhere. You had just grabbed the bucket and you ran upstairs, but now you saved game to right before you did that. So you're here. Security is sort of detaining these two people. What do you do?
I mean, I still get the bucket, but
Yeah.
instead of running upstairs, I go with Angel and I suggest that we just leave the building.
He says, "Oh, okay." And as you're going, security goes, "Excuse me, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to make a statement." And
Oh no, thank you. I'm okay. Look, I fell. Okay, I bumped my head on the table. I'm okay. Don't worry about it. Okay.
he's like, "Oh, ma'am. In that case, I'm gonna have to call an ambulance. We're gonna have to make a report."
Okay. I'm okay.
It's like,
I'm
no,
on my way
no,
to the nurse right now.
no. I insist. And and he's like, he's coming after you. Like he's like, ma'am, and you're gonna have to need to turn that that bucket over to me. That doesn't seem like something you should have.
What do you need the bucket for? And this is my bucket, actually.
He says, that's contraband.
How can that be contraband?
Meanwhile, he left the other two unguarded. So now,
You just left the other two people unguarded just to come and talk to me, and that's wrong. That's harassment, sir.
so meanwhile, the janitor. Oh, by the way,
I already told
here's
you I
the
don't want
security
to
guard, by the way.
charges.
And the janitor comes running. I don't have a sticker for him, but the janitor comes running. So he's like, my bucket, my bucket. And the librarian is like, your bucket? It is the holy bucket. And they're sort of converging on you. And Aljo is like, friend, these are bull-ees?
Yes, they are.
Huh. Well, in that case... And he picks up the security guard with telekinetically and like kind of tosses him. He's like, oh! He's like, what was that? Oh! Like, and he sees the other two fighting, you know, and he's like, this is no good. He grabs his radio. I'm gonna need some backup in here. Stat! It's pandemonium in the library. How's it going? How's it going, Daniel? Yak Games. So what do you do?
Hey Joe, can we teleport somewhere else? Can you do something with your powers, and can we just leave this place before it becomes, a mess?
He says, oh, what is teleporting? Is that one of your fantastical human abilities?
No, that's not a human ability. I thought that you probably were able to, do something with your mind and make us go away from here.
He says, okay, that is a stereotype of us.
I'm sorry.
We don't do that. Just because we have green skin doesn't mean we can teleport.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I
It's okay.
I didn't mean to. I mean, I am also a minority. People stereotype me all the time.
He says, "Oh, I see. Well, what now?"
Let's just leave the building before more police come in.
Okay, so you're trying to leave, but as you do, like, police enter the building from the direction you were heading.
Oh!
What do you do?
I don't know. What are the police gonna do something? I'll just move away so they have they can um get to the janitor and the librarian and the other policeman.
All right, so you wait to see what happens. This guy gets up and he's like, "Arrest everybody here. I don't know what's going on, but all these people need to be behind bars." So the cops come and they handcuff you and everyone else, and they start taking you away. One of them confiscates your bucket,
My
and,
pocket.
and as you're being pulled away, you can hear one of them saying, "Man, what a stupid old bucket," and the other one goes, "Hey, show some respect. That's an artifact. That's the holy bucket." And you hear fighting start to break out amongst the cops as you're being pulled away. And that's game over.
Oh God.
Because, like, you're arrested and go to jail and whatnot, and you don't achieve your goal.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to use the power again, because I don't want the game to be over, and I feel like I didn't accomplish anything. So, save game.
And everything comes apart. And with this guy, he's like, "You did well in my last challenge, but let's see how you fare in this one." And soon, you end up oh man, come on. What did I do with it? Oh wait. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, you are, you're Kid Evie again. And this time, because you were sort of expecting it, you adapt to your surroundings a little bit faster. Everything starts to look familiar. You're in the woods, so there's like bushes and trees everywhere. There's a stream over here, and you remember, this was the day that you were walking. Whoops. You were walking with a boy, and it was a boy you liked. So this is like one of your first like romantic experiences, except that it didn't lead anywhere. So this was pointless, but you were going for a walk with him at this time, and you see. So yeah, this is that day, right? Except that right over here, there is a crashed spaceship. It looks like it has just recently crashed, and like you definitely don't remember that being there before. And it looks like there's something stirring inside.
Oh wow. Okay, I want to get rid of this kid because I want to go see what's inside of the spaceship, and I don't want him to come and bother me.
Okay, so how do you do that? You're just gonna walk?
What's your name again? I forgot. I'm sorry.
What?
What's your name again?
Josh.
Oh, it's you again, Josh.
Yeah, you don't remember? We've been like we were going on this walk. You know, I thought you knew what my name was at the time we started going for the walk.
Um, I forgot. Okay, look, I was distracted. I didn't have a good night's sleep. I'm just playing a prank on you. Come on.
He's
We
like,
got
"Oh,
chance in kindergarten.
pranks. I like pranks."
Yes, I remember when we pranked Brady back in kindergarten.
He's
That
like,
was a good one.
"Oh yeah, good times." Hey, whatever happened to that alien who was hanging around at that time?
What alien? What are you talking about?
And he looks confused for a second, and he's like, "I don't even know anymore."
Mm.
He's like, "Oh,"
Do you
he's like,
do you notice that over there on the right?
"Yeah, that spaceship. What's going on with that?"
I don't know. You wanna go and check it out?
Okay.
Okay, but I mean, honestly, I didn't want you to come with me. But I guess that I cannot get rid of you anymore, and you remember the alien, and I lied to you. I do remember the alien.
Why are you telling him all of this? He's like, ouch. Well, I mean, I guess this is the last time I'm going on a walk with you. Humph. And he,
No, Josh, don't be like that. Come on, come on. It's just that I wasn't sure that it was real, but now that you said it, now I know it's real.
he's like, huh. Yeah, whatever. And I guess he comes back, but his arms are folded.
Oh, he's mad at me.
You know, like, if you want to ask something about this situation, you can just ask me. That's the equivalent of, like, trying to remember in-game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. By the way, is there anyone still in chat? I don't see anyone, talking.
They are, if they are very quiet mice, and if they are not, then I don't know.
All right. So, what do you do?
Okay, so we head up towards the spaceship.
All right, you head up to the spaceship, and right as you get there, you hear clang, clang, and something gets out.
What gets out?
You see first a tentacle comes out. You feel a little bit scared. By the way, Chris says he's here, and he
my
is a
God.
mouse also. He has transformed into a rodent. That is good to know. I feel comforted by that information.
Yes, me too.
And then out of the spaceship comes this thing.
Oh my God!
I hold it up to the camera a little bit so you can see more clearly.
It's Poyencio! Nice.
And he's like, "Hey guys, what's going on over there?"
What are you?
He says, "Oh, I'm a chimera. I'm Poyencio."
Okay, and wait. Are you an alien? Why were you in that spaceship? What's going on?
It's like, "No, I'm not an alien. I'm a chimera. I just told you that. I'm perfectly normal. I'm native to this planet."
Oh my God. But like, who made you? Were you like Dr. Frankenstein? Or what?
He says, "Listen, you know, I don't have to answer your questions. Like, who made you? You know, what a question, right? Like, come on."
You had to come from somewhere.
Anyway, he says, "Shouldn't you be more concerned about that thing across the river?"
What thing? What are you talking about?
And then you notice that something else is hovering across.
Oh my God.
You hear it say from across the river. And this guy, Poyencio, is like,
Hello?
"Hello, you there?" Hello?
Yeah, you left for a moment. I don't know what happened.
Weird.
I got disconnected, but yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so what do you do?
Um, can you please repeat what you said? Like, the thing that was over there hovering on top that I didn't notice before.
So this guy came and this not guy. This thing came and is hovering, like she's hovering over the ground and is like, ah ha ha ha.
Oh my God, it doesn't look friendly at all. Poyencio, do you know what that is? And is it friendly?
He says, I don't think so. I think I've heard rumors. I think that might be Glaxarn the singular.
Blacks on the singular? No, blacks on the singular. Who's blacks on the singular?
He says she's a unique being and a singular in all the universe, an empress of an interstellar empire.
Oh my. Well, look, I don't want to get in any trouble. If you were having trouble with somebody, I really don't want to get involved into this.
He's like, okay, fair enough.
But if you need help, I guess we can help you if you need help.
He's like, I better not tussle with her. I'm just going to try to go back inside my spaceship and stay out of her way.
What about us? Can we go into your spaceship too?
He's like, sure.
Is it big enough? Good.
All right, you go inside. There's nothing in there, just like a cockpit.
Oh.
And
wow, it's very boring.
And pretty soon, she jetpacks over here. She's like, this is where it is. Yes. Yes. The bucket.
Oh no. She wants this bucket?
She's like,
Now, why does this thing, wants my bucket? Why is it so important that this thing wants a bucket?
Because it's singular in all the universe. And, like, as she says that, like, the, outer hull of this ship is just ripped open by, her technology. You don't even see where it comes from. Maybe it comes from, stuff in her mechanical apparatus, or maybe it comes from a ship in orbit. You can't see. Either way, your ship is pulled open and you are pulled out. And she's like, give me the bucket.
Never.
Then I'll conquer this entire planet to get the bucket. Starting with you. And, she is, like, you can tell she's about to vaporize you. What do?
Save game.
All right, you say save game. And, like, this entire reality starts to splinter and come apart. And we're back. What do?
No, not again.
Well, that's where you are.
Wait. Why is Poyencio not there with me? He should
not
be.
Well, he's not. So what do?
What?
Sorry, no Poyencio. So what you gonna do?
I couldn't hear you. You were breaking up. I'm sorry.
What do you do? Do you hear me?
Um.
You
Okay. So yeah. So I know that I don't want to get arrested. I know that I have to leave this place, and I know that Poyencio should be there with me
okay?
because I already met him. So I'm expecting that just like like the other alien, he probably will be in my new reality.
Okay. So what are you gonna do about that?
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna tell Ajo to come with me upstairs again. Ajo, come upstairs with me, quick.
By the way, when did you save game? Like, if you saved game to right before the cops came.
No, they already had like taken me.
Okay. So wait, you saved game to after they took
I
you?
did not. No, I didn't save game. It was game over.
Yeah, and then you said save game. So where are you saving game to?
Oh, I don't know. You just transported me there randomly.
Okay, so where are you trying to save game to? I'm asking you now.
Um. Oh, okay. I want to save game to uh before we go inside with Poyencio. Before we go inside of the ship with Poyencio.
Um,
Or do I have to go all the way back to the library?
if you
Because
try
on the
to,
library was game over, and then I save game, and then we go back, and somehow I ended up on the new reality
okay,
and the
so
new challenge.
you all right? So you're back in the library.
Yeah.
Because when you first said save game, your intention was to go back to the library, right? So that was like that is the save game that brought you back to now.
Ah, I see.
So like I'm asking what moment you want to go back to.
On
But
the library.
yeah.
The moment where I pick up the bucket, and the policeman is distracted with the librarian and the guy, and I'll pick up the bucket and I tell Ajo, just come with me, let's leave, but this time we're gonna go to upstairs.
Okay, so Aljo's like, okay. So the two of you go upstairs and they're like, hey, where's my bucket? But now they're gonna follow you upstairs, but you make it upstairs. Your school has called today a holiday. That's awesome. Cold Brewing Werewolf. Congratulations. And you are up here.
Yay.
And he's here too. And he says,
Of course.
come to reconsider my offer.
Perhaps, but I'm not entirely sure yet. What games are you playing with me? Why are you bringing me to different realities?
He says, as long as you have the ability to save game, you're a threat. But I have the ability to infiltrate your save games, to change them. And I'm going to do that until
You're being a threat to my life, to me, and to my friends.
Well, that can't be helped unless, of course, you would like to turn over your save game ability.
Now, my goal here, Zach, will be to keep the bucket or to save game or to get rid of this thing.
Well, like, that's up to you. It's your choice. Also, Chris says this guy with the cape seems like a creep. I mean, yeah, I could see how someone might come to that conclusion. You know, it's not it's a defensible position. I could see the argument for it. So what do you do?
I do want to keep the bucket, and I do want to keep my ability to save game.
Yeah, Chris
and I
says.
And I want this guy to stop bothering me and just to, just leave me on one timeline already.
He says no, and he grins.
No.
Yeah, no.
Why?
You're a threat. You
I'm
need
not a threat. How can I show you that I will never be a threat?
by turning over your save game ability. And by the way, Chris says don't turn over that ability.
Exactly. I don't want to turn it over. So I'm gonna ask whoever's on chat what recommendations. I think it's time for me to ask for recommendations now.
Anybody have any recommendations for Via?
I'm gonna tell Ajo that guy it's a bully.
Oh, I don't like bullies. And he
Neither.
Chris says save game to before this cape dude was born. Meanwhile, Aljo tries to he lifts this guy when this guy's like whoa, but then he like raises his staff and he's like and so it just sort of shatters this guy's hold on him and he falls to the ground like normally. He's like, nice trick, but it won't work on me. And now
What can I?
Yeah, I don't know.
And Ajo, what? You were going to say something.
I was gonna say Aljo's like, oh, I've never not been able to lift something before. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh.
Oh no, Ajo, are you okay?
I think so, but it's hard to tell.
Oh my god. All right, so what happens if I do follow Chris's recommendation? If I save game from before this guy with the cape is born without affecting my timeline and my life?
Yeah, so so
is that possible?
I don't know. You want to try?
Yes. Save game.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Like you feel that like it didn't work because every other time you've said save game, you were thinking of a moment in your past, but now you're trying to think of like an abstract idea, like the moment that, Cape Dude was born. And like I don't know, you just feel like you just can't do that. You can't save game to a moment that you didn't experience.
It makes total sense because it's not my life. If anything, it will just be saving game before I was born.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that idea. Huh. Ajo, I want you to use your telekinesis and grab the stuff that this guy has.
Aljo goes, ooh, I'm trying, but he's not letting me anymore. Ooh.
What? Wait, he's stronger than you?
Oh, I guess so. Ooh.
But how is that even possible? Why is that even possible?
I don't know. I don't understand telekinesis physics. I'm supposed to learn that in class next year.
Oh my god. He just like messed up with Ajo in a way that he is, his knowledge is way before when we met in kindergarten.
Yeah, because remember, he came from the kindergarten scene into this reality. So it's he hasn't grown. It's the same dude. Anyway, Chris says, I missed the beginning, but what was some time in your life that you could own this guy?
None. Like the earliest was at the library when I heard a voice that says something about bring the bucket upstairs because it's a very special bucket, and I need to protect the bucket.
And by the way, around this time, the cop bursts up here. Hey, what's going on up here? What's everybody doing? And then the other two burst up here as well. And
Oh no.
they're like, give me the bucket! Give me the bucket! And the cop is like, hey, you two, what's going on? And it turns into a whole scuffle. They're kind of like pushing you, like, and this guy kind of like just kind of slinks over to the corner. He's like, and he's just gonna wait this out. He knows it's gonna go his way.
Oh,
So
I don't know why I feel like I should run towards Mr. Moore and run onto his cape. Because I think that his cape is like a portal or something.
Okay, are you gonna try that?
I would like to try that just to see what happens.
All right, you run at Mr. Moore and you like dive into his cape. He's like, oh, he's like caught off guard. You dive into his cape, and turns out it's an ordinary cape, but you pull him over from behind. He's like, ah, and he falls over onto his back.
Good. So I'm gonna grab the staff that he's holding right now.
But he's ready for that. Like, remember, you know, this is like a big guy. You're still like a college girl, so you're like, and you're also not very athletic. So so he is able to overpower you when you try to grab his staff. He kind of like pulls it out of your way and like bops you on the head with it, and you pass out.
Of course, like first I got a big hit with a keyboard from the computer, and now I get a hit by this thing.
And
of
then,
course I will pass out.
And then he picks you up by your feet and like drops you off the side of the building.
Oh my god. But at that moment I remember thinking, save game.
Poof. And reality comes apart yet again. And we're back here. Chris says, oh no, he's a head bopper.
Yes.
Cold Brooding Werewolf says Mr. Mr. Moore is Cloak from Marvel Comics. If so, I don't even know who Cloak is from Marvel Comics, so if so, it's an unintentional ripoff. Maybe subconsciously I saw him or something, but definitely not intentional. So
good. By myself now. Josh isn't there.
He is.
Oh crap. I was happy that I got rid of him.
Like, I don't know why. He's not obstructing you or anything. He's been nothing but helpful.
I don't know. I just feel like he's bothering me for some reason. And like, can that girl have an adventure without a dude by her side?
But then like, but like when he was going, like when you insulted him, he was going away, and then you told him to come back.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I kind of feel bad about that. That's why.
Anyway.
Okay, so I'm back. We're back there with Poyencio. Good.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, hello again. Where'd you guys get off to?
I don't know. I was in college and then I'm here. What's going on?
He's like, I don't know. I just crash landed a few minutes ago. And, you know, I think that might be Glaxarn the Singular over there.
Yes, that's not a good thing happening right now.
Yeah, he says, yeah, I think I'm just going to go hide in my spaceship. You guys should probably come along with me, hide inside my spaceship with me.
But Poyencio, we already did that, and It was a terrible idea. Can you live over? Can you do something about that? What if we just go and fight over this singular guy or woman, whatever? So this singular thing wants my bucket.
He says, huh. First of all, what do you mean? Yeah, Chris, that's right. Glaxarn is in this. She is now. It is a she, right, Chris? You said it was a she before in the other game. So I'm not crazy. In any event, yeah, Poyanti was like, what do you mean we chat before? Okay, if anyone's in chat right now, say something because... Oh yeah, Chris says, did the stream just go offline? Can you guys see us now? Because I think we're back, but I want confirmation from somebody watching.
I don't think we're back. They will have said something by now.
Let me check by actually just going onto the YouTube.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm going on the YouTube. Oh, they can see us. Awesome. Again, there's just a delay for the chat to go up there. Okay, so awesome.
Yeah, we don't know what's happening, guys. Like first it was me having technical difficulties. Now it looks like it's Zach having technical difficulties.
Well, regardless, we're back now. So yeah, Poyencio was just saying, yeah, I don't know what happened with you guys, but yeah, we haven't done this before. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, at least I don't think we did. And yeah, come hide in my ship.
No, Poyencio, look, I know you don't remember, and I know that Josh doesn't remember, but I remember everything. I'm not even supposed to be here. You're not even supposed to have crashed. This was just gonna be normal me taking a walk with Josh, and we weren't supposed to meet. I'm supposed to be in college. I'm supposed to be a grown-up now.
Poyencio is like, what? What are you talking about? What do you mean supposed to? So according to who?
According to my timeline.
Your timeline? Is this some time travel shenanigans?
Wait, do you know about time travel?
He's like, no, of course not. Then he looks confused for a second. I feel like I might know something about that. What did I know about time travel?
Oh, please tell me. Do you know anything about maybe a guy with a huge cape?
Guy with the and he gets like a headache. Cold Brooding Werewolf says, "Oh my god, this is like the Avengers Endgame time travel scene." Huh? Is it now? I mean, it's not based on that.
Seen the movie, so I don't know.
How can you not have seen Avengers Endgame? Anyway, that's another story for another day.
Yes.
So, yeah, Poyencio says, yeah, I don't know. I just can't seem to like. I don't know. I feel like something might have happened with that. I don't know. Like somebody might have gone back in time one time or something. I don't know. Listen, I just crashed my spaceship. I'm shaking up. You know. Now it's not.
Poyencio, please. Just try to remember. If you remember something, like this is the closest that we can, that I have gotten to solve this mystery. I've been going on different timelines in my life, and I'm tired of it. I fall a building twice already. I went to kindergarten. Can you believe it?
He's like, what? That is crazy. But right now, Glaxarn the Singular is coming. You better do something about her. By the way, this guy's here now.
Oh my god. Look, it's right there. It's Mr. Moore.
Only somehow, like, when he appears, like, now he's over here. But Glaxarn doesn't seem to notice him. She's like, ha 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 ha, bucket, here I come. Ha 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 ha.
Oh no.
She's like, surrender the bucket, Earthling.
I will never surrender my bucket.
There, then I will conquer you. And you are blasted by a laser from somewhere into oblivion. Chris says, why does Glaxarn want that bucket so bad? That's a good question. That is a very good question.
Everybody wants this bucket. I have no idea why. Like the meaning of the bucket lost its meaning a while ago.
Cold Brooding Werewolf says, because this bucket is holy.
It is indeed a holy bucket, like the Holy Grail.
Yeah. Chris says, oh man, that laser is scary. Yeah, I'd say so. It is pretty scary. But you are back here. And you're here with Aljo. What do you do?
Oh my god, why is Poyencio not here?
He's just not. You don't see him.
Well, I need Poyencio to be on this scene, so...
Sorry. What do you do?
Mr. Moore, what if I give you the bucket?
He says, and your ability to save game with it.
No, just the bucket.
Nope. Unacceptable. The whole point of the bucket is to use it to transfer your save game ability to my staff.
You can get other people to transfer the save game ability with my bucket, but only if you lead me with the ability. Like, it will be like a deal. Like,
wait, what?
Let's form a deal right here.
Wait, say that again? You're saying that he's gonna get other people to give their save game ability?
Yeah.
He says, but there's no one else here with that ability. It's you. You're the one who I've been pursuing for that ability.
You're telling me that an entire company called More has been created on my behalf because I'm the only human that has that ability?
No.
That is very silly.
He says, no. The company called More is a division of a company called The Company. The company was very concerned about an individual named Zach who kept using the ability save game to interfere with their plans. So the company set up this division, which is called More, to stop Zach and any other potential save game infringers from interfering with their plans. So,
and were you guys able to stop Zach?
Thus far, no, sadly. However, we are also interested in stopping anyone else with the potential to do what he can do, and that includes you.
Well, that's stupid.
Stupid, he says. How dare you? How dare you call Mr. Moore stupid?
Oh, looks like you don't like to be called names.
Yeah. Mr. Moore is more than your silly names.
Oh, let's see. The bucket, I mean, now we are talking about timelines. Ooh, major crossover. If I had only known how that other game ended, I wouldn't have such a big trouble with this.
You mean like the one that he was talking about with Zach?
Yes.
So, I don't know, Chris, should I tell her that? 'Cause like her character wouldn't know. But anyway, it doesn't the point is, I guess I'll tell you. So like in Chris's original series of paper computer games back from like when we were kids, I was fighting the Zach was fighting the company like all the time in like all sorts of different games. It was like an ongoing thing.
Oh God.
Chris says she can save game into the knowledge. Yeah, totally. Mr. Moore inserted that knowledge into her head during one of the save games.
Yeah, sure.
So, that's what he was referring to.
Okay, so what do I have to do with Zach? Like, nothing, because he's not in this game, and as far as I know, he's not one of my ancestors or anything.
No, like, you have nothing to do with him. It's just that...
Exactly.
It's just that...
We just have the ability of save game.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, like Mr. Moore says, it is a very rare ability, but every now and then someone develops it. And you seem to be one of those select few. Lucky you.
And my goal is to keep the ability.
I mean, I'm not saying what your goal is. I'm just saying that, like, I'm just telling you the situation. You have that ability.
Okay.
And that's why he's after you. He is saying that if you just give him that ability, then, you know, this will all be over and he'll leave you alone.
Well, of course, but that will be game over for me. And I'll end up losing, and he will end up winning.
Plus, without the ability to save game, you can't even undo it.
Exactly.
So what you gonna do?
I don't know. I really don't know. ¿Qué dice el público? What does the people in the chat say? What suggestions do they have?
Do you guys have any suggestions, people in chat? And by the way, while you are typing that, these guys come out again and they're starting a fight again. Give us the bucket. Oh, hey, Anstarry, how's it going? So these guys are fighting over the bucket. This guy kind of just slinks over into the corner knowingly again.
Okay. So I already know how he, took me and threw me over the building. Mm-hmm. I don't want that to happen a third time, because this is the second time that happens. The first time I wasn't sure how. The second time, I know how that happened. So I want to avoid that at all costs.
Okay, so what do you do?
I want to try to run away through, towards the door and go downstairs.
All right, you try to dodge people. You run away towards the door. Aljo's like, oh, he's trying to keep up. The two of you run over to the door. You make it, and you like everybody's fighting, and they're like, wait, what? She got away, and they start to turn around after you, but you make it. So you're back down here. What do you do?
Drawing towards the doors, to leave the building.
All right. So you run towards the doors, and you actually make it outside of the building. Congratulations, well done. However, before you can make it to another building, the cops come and they arrest you.
That's no fair, because I was out of the building.
It doesn't matter. Like, when you ran away, the cop called for backup, and they came, so they got you.
Yeah, but there's no way that the backup will show up so quickly. Like, it took this cop, it took this security guy, hours or minutes to get there.
Hours? He showed up pretty much immediately, too. This is the campus. They're around.
It took him a while to get to that building on campus.
Not really.
Yes, it did.
Anyway, they catch you and you're imprisoned. Game over. They confiscate the bucket. What do you do?
No.
It's game over.
I need my bucket.
Save game?
Yes. Please.
He's like, I see you're not making much progress anymore. Care to give up and give me the power?
I don't want to give you my powers, but I am tired.
He's like, huh, fine. Then welcome back to your challenge.
Oh my god.
And we're back.
I wonder if Poyencio remembers something now.
Okay, so are you gonna ask him? What do you do?
Poyencio, do you remember anything that happened before?
He's
think,
like,
please think.
He's like, oh hey you guys, yeah, I met you guys a while ago, right?
Yes, we did. We met a while ago. That's right.
He goes, anyway, I think that might be Glaxarn the Singular over there. She looks like a threat. Like, I'm just gonna go hide inside my ship. You guys should probably come with me.
We already did that. Okay, you know what? Let's do it again. Let's go back into your spaceship. Let's see what happens now. Maybe we can change things from there.
Okay, so you go back into his spaceship. By the way, this guy is still here. Anyway, Glaxarn's like, ah. She's like, I detect a bucket, and she comes over, and like the spaceship is sort of just ripped open.
Why do you want this bucket for?
And she's like, why do I want the bucket? Why? Because it's one of its kind. It's singular in all the universe.
What does that mean anyway? What does it mean that it's singular?
It means there's only one of it.
Bucket?
In all
you know that you can get more buckets if you go to the store, right?
No, but this one is special. There's only one holy bucket of the planet Earth, and you've got it.
Why is it so special to you?
It's singular. Like me.
I don't think you are singular. I think there's more of you.
How dare you! I made sure that I'm a singular being. There are none like me in the universe. And she evaporates you with a laser.
Oh God.
And we're back. And Starry says buckets have the power to contain liquid. That they do.
Yes, it does. It does have the power to contain liquid and solid.
Yep. So, what you gonna do?
I don't know.
Have a good night, Chris. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, Chris got bored because I haven't done any progress. It's true.
Yeah, maybe you should try doing some progress.
I tried, but nobody's giving me any suggestions.
Well, maybe you're.
I already exhausted what I could.
Oh, there's more possibilities. Just try stuff. Have a good night, Flazy. Thanks for joining us.
Destiny awaits you. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so
Well, I mean,
are you gonna try stuff?
I guess I will try something.
I mean, if you want, we can just stop for the night and pick it up another day.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to try more stuff.
I think let's stop for now because I really don't know what to do anymore.
Okay.
Like I already like ran towards this guy to try to keep the staff of him. The cops keep after me. I keep going to Poyencio, and I know that Poyencio knows something, but for some reason he keeps getting distracted by the singular, and that's like,
This guy says, that's right. Give up. And that is our game for now. Thanks for playing. Maybe we will pick this up another day. That is this episode of PCG Fridays. And yeah. Thanks for watching, folks. Via
See you next Friday.
Yeah. So Via, now that we are out of the game, do you have any questions or anything?
I do. How do I win this game? Like
maybe
the
by
goal
not
of the
sucking.
game-
You
the
ever
goal
try
of
that?
the game-
What?
The goal of the game is not clear, not from the beginning. So it's weird to go around it because it doesn't have a specific goal. And then, even though I asked, you were like, it's whatever you want. And I'm like, well, that doesn't help.
Yeah, well, maybe they're, maybe there's a reason I wouldn't say what the goal is. Maybe it needs to be figured out.
Is there, okay, do any of the characters in the game will be able to help?
Help how?
I don't know. Yes or not?
I can't tell you that.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna.
I think that you are the guy with the cape and you just, mess up with everything right now.
You discovered my plan. There's more.
Oh.
Well, yeah, so I guess next time you're going to have to try and figure that out. Maybe then you'll figure out what the goal is.
Yes.
That would be a good step towards and Starry says order another bucket on Amazon.
I'm about to do that,
That is a good idea right there. All right, I think on that note, it's a good time to stop the stream. So, thanks for playing, Via. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a good night, and stick around for another PCG Fridays next time. Oh, and by the way, I think there might be a PCG news coming up sooner than you guys think. So stay tuned for that. And thank you. Order a pre-owned one off eBay. I like this plan. I feel like the logistics are the same, like either way you gotta wait for it to come, but regardless, thanks for watching, you guys, and have a good night. Cold Brooding Werewolf says please include my game. Oh, War of the Bucket. Yeah, so the thing is, I didn't include any games in the PCG news that are going to be in that were in the Jam video, so that's why that one isn't going to be there. But when you come out with when you come out with War of the Bucket too, I'll definitely include that in the next PCG news. But this one is already too done for that. Anyway, so it didn't make it into this news. Sorry, but next time definitely. So have a good night, folks. Thank you.
Good night.